Hello, everybody. My name is Sherry Sutton, and I am your marketing mentor. I wanted to take a few minutes today to talk about when you should outsource your social media. So I know that, obviously I'm a social media teacher, right? So I come online here most of the time. I do these lives and I talk about how you can rock your own social media, right? And for many entrepreneurs, especially ones that are just starting or small businesses, doing your own social media is absolutely the way to go. Here's when it's not. It's not the way to go if you've got a couple things. One, business is moving, right? You've got a little bit of revenue. You've got money that you can spend. You need to get more leads. And you know that social media is a place to go. You know that that's where your customers are. But at the end of the day, you, one, don't know how to do it and don't want to know how to do it. Or two, know how to do it, but hate doing it, right? I hate doing my taxes, like hate it, right? Anything having to do with numbers, any of that type of stuff, ask my poor accountant, right? I hate doing that stuff. So I know that yes, I could do QuickBooks, and yes, it would probably be cheaper for me to do it myself, but I will never do it. I will have the tax man after me. I'll get all sorts of penalties and fees, and it will just be a giant mess because I have to know myself, right? And I think what happens with entrepreneurs is we tend to think, well, I can do anything, right? And we can, right? We're amazing people, but we don't have to do everything, and we shouldn't try to do everything. One of the things that happens to every entrepreneur is you get to this place where you're like, I have all these things that I have to do in a day, and I only have so many hours, and I'm starting to get really miserable having to do all of these things that I really hate doing. But I'm here to tell you that it is worth every single penny that you spend. And here's why. You put your time into the things that you're really good at, right? What's your secret sauce, right? There's a reason that you got into business. There's a reason that you got to get up in the morning. There's a gift that only you have, right? And if you spend your time focusing on that, I promise you that your sales are going to go up way more than you ever spent outsourcing the things that you don't like. Take that in. Let's take a moment. Give up the stuff you don't like and that you're not good at. That money will return to you plus some, because you will have a new life. You'll see a new life in your business. You'll be more excited to be there, and you can do more of what you're great at, which is probably what actually generates the revenue. So social media, for many people, this is a great place to outsource, right? So there's marketing, there's taxes, which is what I was talking about earlier. There's operational support, which is really good. Things like contracts, things like, workflow for those types of things. I outsourced I use this online learning platform. I outsourced having somebody do it for me because I could have learned it and spent an entire week on it, or I could have spent that week being here, giving you guys really, really great content. So, there's lots of things that you can outsource. Really sit down and think about, where do I find joy and what makes me money, right? When I show up, do I make money? And that's what you should be focused on much more than all the other things. And then outsource the rest. And if you want to outsource social media, I'd love to handle it for you. We just actually launched our social media packages. Super excited about that. I've sort of gone back and forth about whether or not I wanted to do that, or I felt ready to take on that challenge of, your babies. I know you're handing me your babies, and I'm so excited to do it. I have been doing it with a number of clients for quite a while, and am just opening it up. I probably only have room for a few more clients. So if you're interested, please let me know. I've got pricing on my website, sherrysutton.com. If you go under marketing management, you'll be able to find all of the pricing there. And I've got packages that include social media, and all my social media packages have photography, which is huge. No other social media agency offers that. So it's got photography and social media management. I have a package that includes email marketing. I have a package that includes doing blogs as well. And then if there's, other stuff you want to work on, let's talk about it. So tomorrow I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk to you about how I did this in one of my previous entrepreneurial ventures. So I spent many years as a professional wedding photographer. I took a break from my corporate world where I worked in marketing and in communications and was a full-time photographer for about 5 or 6 years and really, really learned the power of outsourcing and what it can do for your business. It was crazy. And I'm such a big believer in this. That's why I outsource so many of the things that I hate to do, but I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that tomorrow. So stay tuned. I hope you guys have a great night. See you later. Bye.